Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yay. My name is Daisy Ogbonna. I'm a senior at Science Park High School, and this evening I will be presenting an original poem titled Fairy Fails. I hope you enjoy. The pen is mightier than the sword, they say. But put it up against a gun, and it wouldn't last a day. I grew up in those fairy tales of Prince Charmings and dragon scales, magic apples and whistling whales, but my neighbor never living to finish the tale. He was a writer, talented, and everyone knew it, till he was silenced that day by that dancing gray bullet. Pow was the sound. No, wait, it was worse. But nothing hurt worse than the sound of that hearse as it carried him lifeless, as if his life was less than it was really worth. Oh, how tragic a scene. They reeked the stench of grief and sorrow, and mourners with chests that had just been left hollow. I stood silently, callow, I shook frantically. Shh, can you hear that? I think it's the sound of my heart breaking. Scattered in the illusion of death being defied, I'm aching. Will someone please tell me that his death's just him faking? Not knowing the little girl's joy that he's just taking, just waking. But he doesn't. Instead, the magic pixies dance around with roses in hand, and then surround his casket and lift it up high in such a spectacle, so flawlessly without so much of a debacle. But I was too hurt by the thought of his sepulchral tomb. I used to believe that death was just an illusion, that just before you died, a flood of light would flood your insides and save you, but that was just a delusion. Or that some girl would magically appear on the white horse and wrap you up in her 12-foot long hair, and it would glow, and you would rise and be held by the one you hold dear. But that too was just a wish filled with air. So today, Mr. Writer, my neighbor, my friend, it is time for this little girl's fantasies to end. That she might one day lift you up from the dead was just a doomed dream from the story she'd read. Can't you see that I'm no longer wailing? My head's held high, and my frowns are now fading. As I wave goodbye, just know I'm not blaming you for all your fairy tales magically failing. Thank you.